You're listening to DECAY, written and produced by, as of now, an unnamed studio.
In recent news, this drug outbreak, as the government has been calling it, is still running wild. There's been multiple reports of these drug addicts assaulting passersby. One report even states that an addict ate a chunk off of a victim's arm.
I woke up and got ready like any other day. The military soon entered the streets of Rockwell, and the police force would yet again be fed up with more work. I threw on my windbreaker, holstered my pistol, and prepared to leave my apartment. I walked out in my cruiser and got inside. I had to head to the station. Honestly, I hadn't gotten much sleep. I had stayed up most of the night trying to piece together the leads on the new drugs going around. I pulled out into the parking lot and into the streets of the busy city. God, traffic is horrible. It could be worse, I guess. What the hell? At that moment, I looked up and saw that a car had ran a red light and gotten hit, and it had rolled further into the street. The driver that hit him seemed to be fine, so I rushed over to the car. As I ran, I noticed the driver crawling out of the window, his arm bone poking out of his elbow, and his body was full of glass and really cut up. It was terrible to look at, and I stood in confusion at how he was even moving. Sir, stay still. I'll get you help. Just hang on as long as you can. I noticed at that point a crowd had gathered, seeing the brutal scene of the supposed dead man standing as if he hadn't even been hit. I've heard of adrenaline, and I had to wonder, how was he alive? I clearly knew that trying to get him help would be hopeless, but I still tried. Somebody help him! I have a radio in my cruiser! This is Detective Sean Bennett. I'm in downtown Rockwell on Queens Avenue. We need an EMS. This is a 1018. There's been a wreck. The victim is extremely injured. As soon as I heard the scream, I looked over to see the injured man perching onto one of the bystanders that was trying to help them. They pulled him in and did incident. I stood still from the shock of the scene before I rushed over and I holstered my gun. Everybody clear out. Back into your cars now. Stay with me. Stay with me.